Two back-to-back tribals. Big macho pit men out of here. Ben Dunzo. Double gone. We're smooth sailing. I mean, I came into this game, the real estate agent, the businessman, and now I feel right comfortable in the middle. I've got great allies on all sides. I mean, if I navigate this correctly, you could see me in the finale.
So that was, bro, that was really good. I can't even lie, that
Oh,
was beautiful.
that was amazing. And it looks like Chris was the other vote against me.
Yeah, it had
What
to
I-
be, cause like they were tight. Chris and
Yeah, and
Double.
there's no way Soccer and Jeff voted differently.
Double is finally gone. It is about time. Did catch a couple of votes, which is pretty scary. I really wasn't quite sure where Jeff and Soccer were going to go, or if it was just Soccer or just Jeff or whatever. But they stuck with the plan, and what do you know? Half this tribe is made of bronze, and these people are just imploding on themselves, and it is a beauty to see.
That treble. Mwah, 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 mwah. That was beautiful. That was amazing for my game. I got my 3 Brawn boys over here. I got the 2 brains working with me, and then you got Chris all by himself. So it's looking pretty good for me, I think. At this point, what do you think we should do next? Because I'm thinking it might be smart for us to go for like Jeff or Soccer, one of them. You know?
I think Soccer is the bigger threat at FTC, but I think Jeff
would do better challenges.
is a lot more competent in challenges. I
Yeah,
should say.
that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. I think at this point, my smartest move is to flip on the brains, flip on Jeffels or whatever, Jeff and Soccer. I think that's my smartest move right now because they've been playing the best games in my eyes. I feel like they've been playing in the middle. They've been socially connected everywhere. They haven't received that many votes, and I don't know. Hopefully, we can make it happen.
So I just talked with Orange, right? We could wipe the beauties off the face of the planet once and for all. Or B, we could finally split up that brain duo of Jeff and Soccer that has somehow survived and crept through all the little cracks in the ground and just avoiding getting stomped on or diving underneath the boot in some crevice. I don't know. But I think one of them has to go, and personally, I think it's Jeff's time.
You can be completely dead honest with me here. Who would you consider closest ally?
Probably Orange, I guess.
Okay.
At this point,
I'm good with Orange. And we
I'm
have
guessing
Soccer.
yours is Soccer. It's pretty.
You,
pretty
me,
evident.
Orange, Soccer. All of us don't really have a resume, but me and Soccer are kind of the only thing we have is our entire tribe just perished tragically.
While Soccer is great at this thing called talking to people and being a schmooze and all that, Jeff has one thing going for him that Soccer doesn't, and that is he is a little bit more competent at challenges. So if we just get rid of Jeff, we can take Soccer out whenever we want, and we don't even have to worry about it.
I think I got a good social network going with everyone. If I win this immunity, target's on my back. If I don't win this immunity, target's on my back after I play the idol. So, yeah, I'm just playing to the future. I need to keep Soccer in the game because I think he's the most loyal ally to me. So I'm talking with Chase. Chase has told me that his closest ally is Orange. How good are you? Good with Orange?
I'm good with Orange. Yeah, I'd say I'm good with Orange.
So I think the result of this vote is just going to depend on who wins immunity.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind taking out Chase here. He's been playing the middle like hella.
Yeah, that's been scaring me.
I feel like if I play my cards right, I'm a final 3 lock. Will I win? We'll have to see at FTC. But I hope I could pull it out right here and just do anything, man. I gotta pull out something crazy though, and we're gonna just try to ball, bruh. Try to ball.
Again, I was hashtag blindsided. My number 1 ally went home double, man. Last beauty, I mean, that's got to stand for something, right? If you were to tell me that I would have been the last one standing, in the final 6, no less, I would say you're lying at the beginning of the game. But alas, that's how the cookie crumbled, and now I'm here.
I'm sorry.
Dude, what happened, dude?
So I talked with Jeffels before the vote, and it was really up in the air, but he kind of forced my hand and decided that it should be double.
Honestly, I was down to vote double. Like, I think I told you, Jeff, like, I was down to do it, but I don't know. I think it was too soon, man. I think 3-3 now. I think we might be screwed. You know, I was allied with Brains, dude. I'm allied with Jeff, Soccer. They both come from the Brains tribe. You would think that they would have a brain in their head that can crunch some numbers. They just gave up our numbers that we had, so now I might be a little screwed, especially because I was the only person to vote with double. So, I mean, on paper, I'm the next to go. So I got a lot of scrambling to do. If I had it my way, I would want Chase or Mike to go home next.
Are you really concerned that much about the Brawn 3? I feel like they won't be too difficult to split up, especially with no double here. I think that it gives us a lot of power and control.
I mean, just my look on things is that I don't see them breaking up anytime soon. Like, I still don't want a Brawn to win this thing, so I'm honestly down to do 3-3. If I have to do rocks, bro, I'm honestly down to do it at this point. I really don't care.
It's got to be a Brawn, and right now between you and me, I really think that Chase is the bigger threat. He's got a lot of the jury on his side. He's really social. I don't think Mike's a big target, and Orange to me just seems like a second in command to Chase. So if I had to put my eggs in a basket, I'd definitely say we should vote Chase this upcoming vote. I didn't have any, preconceived targets going into this tribal, but if there was someone who was near my threat level, I would say it would be Chase. It's pretty obvious to me that I don't find Mike to be that threatening. Now, I don't know why anybody would vote for Orange or Chris, because me and Jeff have gone from pre-merge, 2 guys stranded on the Brains tribe, and now we've made it all the way to the final 6 by ourselves. That's a hell of a story. But I don't know if I need to turn on Jeff right now or at 5, because I cannot go to the end with Jeff. But he has an idol. I'm the only one who knows about it. I have to navigate this carefully. So I got to go talk around, see if I can figure out what names are out there, and see if I can survive.
Welcome everyone to your final 6 immunity challenge. Jeff, I'll take it back.
Alright.
Alright,
for
thank
grabs.
you.
Good luck, everyone.
Immunity. Back up for grabs. I will now explain today's challenge. For today's immunity challenge, castaways will attempt to solve various puzzles. First, they will attempt a stair puzzle, then make their way through some parkour to get to a bridge puzzle. Once they solve the bridge puzzle, they can do the slime block, leading them to their final puzzle. Their final puzzle will be a concrete powder orientation challenge, where they must orientate all the columns to be the same color. First person to do so wins immunity. Survivors ready? And go. Alright, everyone's taking out their pieces, getting their stuff, making sure what they're doing is right. Say done out loud if you can. 'Cause, I mean,
Done.
You're good. Soccer, you're not good.
Wait, oh, I'm done.
Chase
Now,
is done.
now check.
Chase
Now
is done.
check.
Chase is done.
Chase, you're good.
Check.
Soccer, I don't think you're good. Let me go check on you real quick. No, you're not good. Chase working on the bridge portion.
No, because
Everyone's struggling on these stairs. The only one that got through it was Chase.
Check. Orange.
You are right. Go ahead.
Oh. Baller.
How the hell?
So
Echo, get ready on me. Now.
All right. You are.
Wait,
good.
is this in the right spot here?
check.
Check.
Jeff was is right. Jeff was is
Check.
right. You can go.
Ow. Ow.
Oh my god.
Check,
Chris K, you're
check,
right.
check.
Go ahead. Chris K, you're right.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so good, dude. I'm so good at puzzles.
Everyone's starting to solve their puzzle now.
No.
Chase starting to feel the pressure.
The slime block is so fucking hard.
Check. I don't think it's it, but I just want.
No,
sure.
you're wrong.
Can I just get a check before I quit?
No.
Okay.
Oh, thank God, I'm in.
Chase made the slime block.
I took.
Okay, hold on.
took.
Soccer, you're right.
I'm right.
You're good. Jeff,
Yes.
Jeff, you're good.
How can I? How am I supposed to? How do I get up here when you break the whole
Fuck,
fucking
wait,
out?
Got it.
And with that, Chase has one immunity. All right, everyone, go to the start map, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on. Chase, step on up. Congratulations, you
Yes.
have one immunity and safety at the final 6. You have guaranteed spot in the final 5. As for the rest of you, one of you guys will be voted out and become the 6th member of our jury. We have the afternoon to think about it. And yeah, head back to camp.
The guy that I wanted out, Chase, he is, he's wearing the bulletproof vest today. Can't shoot him. He's gonna be here tomorrow. And I'm a little sad about it. Because I would have loved to see him going home. But, that just means that one of his close allies, either Orange or Mike, gotta go home.
Well, we had our sights set on one of them, and they won. I guess the only move is the other.
I mean, honestly, Orange is pretty good challenges, so I wouldn't even mind doing Orange. To be honest, I don't really know what Mike has done in this game. I don't know if he'll, accumulate many votes in the end. I think the safer option is to probably go for Orange, just because I think he's probably playing a better game, at least from my POV. Like, honestly, I feel like my name will probably be out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I think one of us is going to be their target, but if we can get Jeff and get our Orange, then we're set.
Call me the Miami Heat, because this 8 seed just won something. As soon as I get there, I see the fancy stairs. I'm like, this is my game. I see the bridge thing. I can do that. I see a slime jump. I hate that. But you know what? It didn't matter, because I was so good at the puzzles. It didn't matter if I wasted 20 minutes trying to do a single slime jump.
I don't know if they're gonna vote me out for winning last immunity.
Yeah. Someone who has also been a low-key major threat in this game is freaking Chris, of all people. Look at all this stuff. Think about all the stuff he survived. Going into this tribal, this is massive. This is really setting up who I want to be at the final 3 with. And honestly, I may end up needing to do something that is very difficult for me to do.
I think that the person that's gotten 13 votes to their name so far is probably going to have a good resume and a good story to a jury.
Oh.
And that's
It's funny. We were just talking about someone who's got 13 votes to their name.
I mean, that's just my idea. So Chase wins immunity. And as a friend of Chase in this game, I'm happy for the guy. But as a strategic player, I'm not the happiest. I do think that Chase is on my side, which is a good thing. And I do think that if I keep my mouth shut and don't worry Jeff too much, that Jeffels will also be on my side. But I don't know who to vote.
Who should we stick Chris on?
Chris wants to do orange because he thinks that the Brawn 3 are still strong.
So this is a vote between Chris and orange.
Yeah, and if you need to talk to Chris, just tell him orange, but I think we all know what we need to do here. I think that we have to do Chris here, and then, depending on what we think, jury-wise, because Chase is better socially, orange could beat us in comps, but I bet you could beat orange in the Final Four challenge.
Yeah.
Chase is telling me that we need to vote out Chris, because Chris has some friends on that jury. But Chris wants to vote orange. And if Chris is not lying to me, and us three stick together and vote out orange, or we could, like, at worst, force a tie, that at least keeps my butt here a little longer.
If we play our idol now, we're dead. We can't.
We don't need to do that. We need to just get out Chris here.
If I go out here, somehow, then you're screwed.
I'm fucked. I know.
I cannot use my idol tonight, or else I'm really screwed. I have to sweep 2 games. Though it's looking like the others. We'll see what's going on. I want to win this, and as long as the target's off my back, then we're good. I'm hearing it's you or orange. That's what I'm hearing.
All right, word. I'll do orange. You know, they're gonna want to pick me off because I'm alone. You know, and then obviously the bronze are gonna stick strong because why would they take 2 brains? So Soccer and Jeff, they're telling me they want to do orange, and I'm all for it, man. You know, I gotta eventually make that move on them, but at this point, my top priority is still getting these bronze out of here. I just cannot have a bronze final 3. That is something that I would literally like be the saddest Survivor player in all history if that happened.
I look at this Chris K guy, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing here? He's gonna make the final 3 if we keep on fucking dragging him. It's like we're dragging him by his fucking feet. He's just gonna be a fucking spot in FTC, so, you know, I don't want that guy here. There's not really a lot left. I think Chris is gonna just take up an FTC spot. He's not gonna get anyone's vote, you know. It would be a good consistent vote at F6, you know.
I feel like that could be the easy vote, but something else I'm also thinking is that, like, Jeffels and Soccer, they're pretty tight, and, like, they've been playing some pretty good games is what I'm thinking.
We need a brain out. Their stories are just too good to bring to the end, and they've been playing the middle this entire time, right? Now, the thing with Jeff is that I can tell he's very good at challenges, right? He could be a challenger towards the end. But Soccer, he's been playing a pretty fucking good game. I could tell that he's been in the middle pretty much of the bronze and the beauties, more so than Jeff in my eyes. So, you know, I think we gotta take the shot at Soccer right here, right now.
I'm down for a Soccer, you know, we just sweep out Soccer. I think we could pull a 3-2-1 low key. I think we could pull a 3-2-1 out right here.
We could do that. We could do that, bro.
Like, we just tell them, like, keep it on the low though. It's on the low. Like, we're just voting. We're voting Chris, and they think we're voting Jeffels. We're pulling a 3-2-1, like just us 3. This orange guy, you know, he brings up a really good point. The brains, they're playing the middle. They're actually being smart for once. Instead of doing a puzzle, they're actually gonna do good in the merge. So, you know, I'm like, you know, the Soccer guy, he's actually fucking competent. He's smart, you know, he's good. But this Jeffels guy, he does do better in immunities. Kind of leaning towards Soccer right now, but hey, we'll see what evolves.
So I mean, like, I've heard your name thrown out there, but I'm not voting you. And Chase is pretty dead set on going after Chris. I think. I don't know. You know, when you're paranoid and you just think it could always be you.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel, although I don't really know why it would be me.
So far, I've just heard Chris so far, but then Chris was pitching me either you or Jeff. Like, he didn't say a name, but, like, that's what he was saying.
He told me you, so I mean, he's just kind of trying to break us up, which, I mean, it's a smart move on his end.
You know, I'm just laying straight to Soccer's face, bro. Like, this kid doesn't know what's coming to him. I'm just going to make sure it's either him or Jeffels. And, you know, they won't see it coming, hopefully.
It sounds like it's between Chris and Orange.
We could flip that. I'm thinking me, you, Orange. We could Hey, we could do like soccer or some shit, bro. Low key.
Either Soccer or Jeff need to go, and I get the rationale. I'm 100% in support of that rationale. There's just one problem. These idiots need to stop thinking like a brain, start thinking like the bronze that they are. Jeff is significantly more competent in challenges. If Soccer goes here, I think I might be screwed. If we're gonna end up being bronze strong at the end, whether we are or not, it doesn't matter if I can't stand out. If those two are gonna vote Soccer, and I don't do that, I'm screwed anyway. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Like, they've both been playing the middle, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you there.
And I just think Soccer's been playing the middle better, in my opinion. Like, I've had more one-on-one talks with Soccer and shit like that.
I am not going to deny Soccer's been playing great, and there's no way we can take him to the end. My only argument against would be the fact that we can get rid of Soccer at literally any point. I have zero faith he will ever win an immunity challenge.
This is true, yeah.
They're not coming across as very willing to just vote out old Jeffy boy. So, you know what? I just say screw it. Because I'm safe. No matter what happens, I have immunity. So why not go for it? And casually leak to Soccer that they're voting for him?
I know that there's a kind of consensus on maybe going for Chris or going for Orange, but I just heard from Orange that Chris is saying my name. But I'm also hearing from people like Chase and my DMs that Orange and Mike are also after me. So what the fuck do I believe? Is Orange just bullshitting me and lying to me to get me to be scared? I need to speak to Jeff. If I have Jeff's vote, then we need to decide right now. Are we voting Orange or are we voting Chris? Jeff, are we fucking voting Orange or are we voting Chris?
I want to do Chris. I think Chris has a huge shot to win because this man has been through like a complete nightmare in bag just to get to this point.
Okay, I completely agree. But do we have Chase? Because I'm hearing that Chris is voting me. We had a talk right before we came to the merge. But I'm pretty sure you said that your idol is our idol. And Jeff, we might need it.
Let's say I play my idol and I save you here. They're gonna vote me out next, and then they're gonna vote you out. We're screwed if I play it. We're just done. We are done.
Okay. Well, Jeff,
we're gonna go. One of us goes next, and then the other one goes after. If I play it here,
please, I'm begging you, play the idol on me. I'm begging. Just tell me you'll think about it.
I thought we were all gonna go around, and we were all gonna vote for Chris K, and everything was gonna be okay. But then no, Soccer decides that he is going to jump headfirst into a wood chipper, and now he's in a bunch of trouble. And he's like, Jeff, I'm in trouble. Play the idol on me. And I'm like, okay. So if I play the idol, we're screwed. It's going to be a call I'm going to have to make at Tribal if I'm playing my idol or not. On who. And now Soccer's telling me that if we don't hear from Chase, then I have to play the idol. I'm like, is Chase CNN? I didn't know we had a bachelor's in journalism. Like, why is Chase the one deciding what we're doing here? And yeah, I have to go to Tribal now, so wonderful.
Welcome Final 6 to your Final 6 Tribal Council. Chase, how does it feel winning immunity, this late into the game?
It feels amazing, especially since I don't know how many of you have seen how I've been doing in individual immunity challenges. I feel like a 10 seed just made the playoffs.
Mike, with it being the Final 6 in the game and there being 3 original Brawn, 2 original Beauties, or 2 original Brain, and 1 original Beauty, do you think those have any factors into this vote, or do you think, people are playing for, the win? I don't know. Do you think those have any factors in this vote?
Yeah, this could have factors because, it's just 6 people left in the game. You can just go back to your old tribal lines and, try to get something shaken, try to shake and bake something to happen. It's a lot of roads. It's like a Telltale game. It's like the Walking Dead games. It's like that. You can choose so many sides, but then it's going to be different endings. And people want to choose the right ending for themselves. And, someone's going to choose the right ending for themselves today. That's what I see,
And Soccer, how do you make sure that right ending is, in your corner and not someone else's?
You have to have agency. to get what you want to happen and create your path to the end. And I think we've seen people that have had agency go home up to this point, and there's still people here that have it. And I think everybody knows whether they have it or not. Some might not know for sure if people that they're aligned with have it or not. Yeah, I think it just comes down to agency. What power do you have in this game to make moves, and how do you set yourself up? And are you making the right decision?
Orange, do you think people are thinking about, you know, their path to the end or the game-winning move right now?
It's a mix of both for sure. I mean, everyone wants that big ass move on the resume that shows them that they really played the game and, you know, that they were thinking through all options and all that. But, you know, we also got to think about how we can make Final Tribal, because sometimes making that big move, it really is going to help you out your chances of making Final Tribal. So it's a mix of both for sure, and that's what's going in my vote for tonight.
Chris K, how do you feel heading into this Tribal Council?
You know, pretty bleak, because the Brawn 3 pretty much have never talked to me once this game, and I know I'm getting voted by them. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, hopefully Soccer and Jeff, you guys can see right through them and why they're trying to get you to vote me. It's pretty obvious that, you know, if either of us three go here, them three are just going to steamroll to the end. And yeah, I don't want to have a boring story, boring winner.
And Jeffels, rounding us out here. Chris K made a plea to you and Soccer just then. Do you think that this vote could potentially come into a 3-3 tie, or do you think, you know, other plans could be in motions right now?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on at all. I've heard Orange, I've heard Chris, and I like them both. I just hope it's not me tonight. Yeah, I just need to make the move that's best for my game, as much as I'm gonna try to, you know, salvage it.
All right, we'll get to the votes. Alright, I have collected the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or anything they like to play, now would be your time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Chris K. Second vote. Orange. Third vote. Chris K. 2 votes Chris K, 1 vote Orange. Soccer. Soccer. 2 votes Soccer, 2 votes Chris K, 1 vote Orange, 1 vote left. The 12th person voted out, and the 6th member of our jury. Soccer. Soccer, that's 3. That's enough. Please bring me the torch.
Good game, Soccer.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually did see it coming. I thought someone would prevent it, but oh well. Echo, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed my time here. Best of luck to the rest of y'all.
Alright, well, thank you, Soccer, for playing and all that good stuff. But unfortunately, you are a member of the jury. And yeah, so you can go head on out.
It has been a hell of a ride. I cannot believe that I made it this far. I can't say that I was blindsided. I knew I was going to get a couple of votes. I could just read the room. I didn't think it was going to be a 3-2-1, but I'm kind of disappointed in Jeff for not playing the idol on me. I told him that I figured I was getting votes, and he didn't believe me. I think that kind of solidifies that I don't think Jeff has the social pool that he thinks he has, and that could really determine my jury vote. I came in, was given some pretty shit cards, played my ass off, and I mean, if there's one thing you can say about me, you cannot say that I'm not a good player. I always show out, and this season was nothing different.